Alright guys, here we are on 374 EB. I don't know if that's eastbound or they just have a bunch of names for it. We're going to film it in its whole entirety as long as the GoPro batteries last. Something to talk about while we're enjoying a scenic little cruise on 374 EB. As in Echo Bravo, or as in Elliot Boy, I don't know. Stop horsing around. Anyway, yeah. Topic for good discussion. And this is my opinion. Sport bikes and dirt bikes. You should own, if you have a sport bike, you should own a dirt bike. I'm not saying go out and buy one. If, you know, it's your own thing. I'm not telling you what to do. But I have a thought. I have reasoning behind it. And hear me out. And this is going to be more for you guys that are new to sport bikes, and maybe even some of you guys that are seasoned sport bike riders as well. The reason you should have a dirt bike or a dual sport and get out and ride it in the dirt is so you can actually feel what it's like to have a front end wash out and what it's like to have the back end come loose on you. You know, pushing through a corner and all that stuff. I found, you know, because I had a little bit of dirt experience, not much on a bike. I had a little bit, you know. It's hard to say, you know, what a little bit might be to me, might be a whole lot to you. But through childhood, you know, I grew up on three-wheelers, four-wheelers, and then as we got older, my little brother had a dirt bike, and, you know, rode his dirt bike around. It was nothing, you know, awesome like this. Well, I take it back. Later on, he bought a KTM 500. 96, I believe, was the last year they did the two-stroke with the left-handed kick, and it was just fantastic. I mean, other than the left-handed kick, I didn't really care for that much, but the left-handed kick was cool because it's different. But let's get back to it. Feeling the bike being active underneath you, moving all around, you get kind of accustomed to how it feels when you lose the front or when you lose a rear or both. And on a sport bike, if you've never had that happen to you, it can be really frightening. Just say going around a corner and you hit a patch of gravel or sand. You know, I had that happen to me. There was, I mean, like, looking at the road, I could not physically see anything on it, but I came around it and my back end stepped out. And it kind of freaked me out a bit. And I think it's one of those things that without a little bit of dirt bike riding at the time, I probably would have just hammered the rear brake or hammered the front brake or hammered something and made the situation completely horrible for myself and wrecked. So that's where I always say, and I don't always say this, I mean, it's just a thought that kind of crossed my mind of why not? Why not have a dirt bike and a sport bike? And you may find out later on that having a dirt bike or a dual sport is probably more satisfying than the sport bike. Don't get me wrong, I love my sport bike. I love taking it to track day, but here's the thing about this. I can come out here and do that and be a total hooligan, whatever you want to call it. And nobody cares. Not anybody. You do that on your street bike. You know, you start popping wheelies and doing burnouts and stuff in traffic. You know, it's only going to end one of two ways. Either everybody's going to have a, you know, surrounding cagers are going to be like, stupid motorcyclist, or you're gonna get caught by the cops. So that's another why you should have a dirt bike or dual sport, is the ability to cut loose. If I had, unlimited funds and I lived near a racetrack, maybe my story would be different, but then again, you'd be missing out on all of this. And I kind of say the same on the other side of it, is if you only have a dirt bike and a dual sport, you're missing out on the street side of it. Whether it be cruisers or uprights, nakeds, super sports bikes, cafe race. I can't, there's so many of them. The market's huge, but I believe if you have a bike that would do one and then a bike that would do the other, as far as just cut it down to dirt and street, and of course there's guys that, own like a supermoto and be like, it does both. I don't know if I'd want to be out here on a supermoto. I mean, I understand like the 400 SM, it's the same thing, but the supermoto tires, I don't know. That's a topic for Racer Red someday when he makes another video. If you watch my video, Racer Red, maybe you could chime in or make a video of your supermoto being out here like this. And I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it out here, but really think about it. What do you think? Because you have dirt bikes. Would you rather be out here on your dirt bike or your 400 SM? If you had to pick. Brap. Yeah. Hi, I'm new to riding.
Hey guys, just wanted to throw a few things in there that I'd left out after I'd seen this video. One of the things about riding a dirt bike versus a street bike is if you did go down or crash on a dirt bike, your chances are going to be that you're going to come out a lot better than you did on the street. With that being said, guys, I'd like to thank you for joining the Piston Slap channel. I'm Robert. Ride safe, guys.